Oh, Turtle Club, good morning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So much. So much. Oh man. Alright. We got a lot we have to accomplish in this game, and unfortunately this week has been, well, a lot of days have been bad. So those that don't follow the Discord, because when we stream next, right, we get to update all those that don't follow us in the Discord. We pulled our shoulder. So it's no secret that I'm old, 40. Some people don't consider that old. I consider that old when being 40 means when you go to bed, there is a very strong chance that you will sleep funny and wind up feeling like I did quite a while back. I pulled my shoulder out of place. I wrenched the muscle or something. It got to the point to where I really couldn't do anything without it hurting, and I can roll it now. I can do a lot of things, but there's certain ways that I move my arm right now. It just doesn't feel good. So plus side, that's not a horrible thing because it has been healing and it has been getting better. And that's normal. A shoulder injury like this apparently will take the normal mortal people. I need to try to get here. It'll take most people a couple of weeks to fully heal. As many of you who have followed the channel for a very long time know, I don't heal as fast as other people. I have a medical condition that unfortunately means that... Okay, so we were in the bird statue room. Okay. It means that basically where I would like to be, one and done in the same time that everybody else is, I just don't get that. So it's going to take just a little bit more time for me to... Oh, here's what's going on. I bet you we need to burrow in here. This is such the cool new ability that we got in the last stream. So it's basically Pac-Man. I mean, it's in my head, right? This is like the old Pac-Man level with the squares, and there's no ghosts until there's the little bitty weird worm things going around. Alright, so is that... There we go. Now here we are. So now we can go down and come back up, and this down seems to be leading even further to where we're trying to get to. I'm going to stab this here because I feel like we might need this. Apparently not. Alright, so where are we at? So there is a treasure chest over this way. And that's going to lead us back up. We don't want to go back up. We really don't know if we feel like going back down in here again. Because... Oh, really? Really? I thought we took care of this thing. Apparently not. Alright. Well, we're no longer trapped with it. Oh, whoa, okay. Alright. Alright, hold the phone. Oh, wow. So I think I know what's going on now. Okay. So we need to get out of here. The best way to do that is through this. So we're going to go back to where we just were. We're going to get the... Well, we say that, but no telling, right? So we're going to go back to where we just were and get the water and take it back and then see what we can do from there. But boy, this seems like a long way to go to just get somewhere else. But yeah, so I've got full motion. I'm able to do a lot of things I'm supposed to be doing with the shoulder. It's still a little sore, but sitting at a computer desk and using mouse and keyboard isn't making my arm tense up anymore like it was. So there's a lot of things that was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is going to be a good thing long term or not. That's no longer a concern. So very, very, very happy about that. Is there anything else in this room? Just the water plants. Okay. Come on. This is not good. Why is that not going somewhere like we expect it should? Okay, we might be stuck. Wow. So that's the first little thing. One of the other things that happened is Digrat and I actually have been doing some house stuff, right? And so, unfortunately, me being down and out a little bit with the shoulder meant that there were some repairs that we were supposed to be doing in the house during, like, times that I wouldn't be streaming that haven't happened. Alright, so maybe... Can I use the gust bellows to blow those? I can't remember. We need to figure out how to get... Alright, that's unfortunate. Maybe we can find some hearts in a bit. So it's less... I thought it was always 3 hearts and under, but now it's like 4 or less than 4? Okay. That's a little annoying, also. So, that's the one thing. We actually got a repair done that we were trying to get done. The situation that we were thinking we were needing to get a plumber for, we managed to not need the plumber. So, always a good thing to be able to save some cash. And we managed to do a repair on one of the toilets that we had an issue with. And it was a lot more involved than what it should have been for a myriad of reasons. One, the toilet we have, when we started actually getting with the toilet and looking at it, it actually has an installation date on the toilet, which was in 1973. For those that are good at fast math, that means the toilet itself was almost 50 years old. That's lots, right? That's super old. It's, well, I say that, no offense to anybody that's older than myself. I say that because anyone who's older than me, right, is super old. Anybody who's younger than me is just really young. That's just the selfish thinking that everybody tends to have, right? But, so that's a really... Okay. Did I actually come through here? I don't believe I have. Interesting. It would seem that I've been here before. That's the one thing about being so far away from this game for so long. Just a week, my brain's not really remembering everything as well as it should. But yeah, so toilet's really old. So with the toilet being old, some of the things that you can get from a repair shop, you know, like a home repair store, that are labeled as universal, aren't as universal as they would like to think they are. And that was very much made apparent when we were trying to correct this toilet issue that we had. So we wound up buying like 3 different repair kits to eventually fix this thing. And it is fixed. I mean, it works. It has adequate pressure. Oh, I've got a key. I seem to remember being in a room that had a door that was locked. That's That's something, right? Back that way. Looks like that's where we need to be going now, is back that way. Okay. So we've gone like the super wrong way to everything. So flip it in reverse and let's go. But yeah, so we got the toilet fixed. Digrat's been doing oodles of yard work. We do have a minor issue with the... Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, here's the door. A minor issue with our... Oh, that's the door I just went through. Boy, it's been one of those mornings. Oh, that was the room that I needed to be in, too. Oh, my gosh. So the handicap ramp that we have, the ramp that's supposed to allow those people that are not able to get to certain areas to be able to get to certain areas, the handrail on it's actually warping a little bit. So we're going to have to fix that. That's a minor thing, right? But if your shoulder is basically not wanting to cooperate, it makes things a little, you know, just worse for wear. Yeah, so all said on that, it's not that bad. It really isn't. But it was just kind of, you know, a lot of minor things just kind of adding up over the last little bit. Come on, Link, dig with these awesome claws you've got. Well... Alright, so we can't put more than one on. Let's hope we get like shish kebab. But no. There we go. Does that get us away from the sound? By 1/4 of a heart it does. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so... So that's, you know, that's the thing, you know. Injury's good now. I don't have to worry about that. Whoa, there's a whole lot of lava flow in here. Because I've... Wait, hold up. And then... Okay. How do I get there? That's the bigger question. Okay. This is a pretty interesting level. I won't lie. I have been playing, you know, Legend of Zelda a very long time, and I gotta say that I'm usually pretty good with the puzzle solving. In this one, I feel less than properly equipped sometimes. But that's all good, I think. Alright, so we can go down here, which will get us up here. Challenging yourself mentally is always something that's, you know, worth it. Alright, so now we're back in this room. So I just need to get there. I mean, I feel like I'm reading that right. We need to beetle this out, I think. Alright. Okay. Good news is I figured it out. Bad news is because I was silly and didn't go digging and going underground again. Alright, so... Here we go. Here we go. So yeah. So good news is you know we're back on track. We're back where we need to be. We're back to going and getting stuff that we got to get done. That's absolutely the good news. There is a little bit of bad news, and it's work related. Nothing bad about the job or anything, but this week my schedule is going to be very sad. That's the best way to say it. I've been selected for a project, and it's great, and it's a increase of knowledge, which is great as well. But in order for me to be a part of this, I have to be able to attend a course that is not during my normal hours of being awake or asleep and all that good jazz. And due to that fact, there will be very sporadic streaming possibilities for the time. Which is unfortunate. Alright, if I shoot this with the slingshot, will it pop down? Excellent. But yeah, so unfortunately we will, this week, the idea is that I'm going to be trying to get my sleep pattern ready to switch over. Normally, I spend 3 days to do that, but unfortunately, it's going to be Sunday. I gotta work my regular schedule because they don't have anybody for the coverage. And then after Sunday, Monday, I'm gonna have to work as well because again, there's coverage issues. And this has been, something that I've mentioned to Turtle Club that we've been dealing with for a while now. Is that my company just doesn't have the proper amount of staff to keep everything going the way it needs to go. And then it's a different color. Anything up here in the sky that I missed? Nope. So yeah, Sunday I work, Monday I work, and then it's expected that on Tuesday I will be changing out my actual schedule, and I'll have one day, what I usually use 3 days for, to be a day walker. Okay, so we got to blow that up apparently. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely, Alexandra. Green monster. Not enough staff, but not enough hours for staff. Oh wow, not enough staff, and not enough hours for staff. That's odd. Okay. So clearly I need to catch this guy. That was fast enough. That's right. They're from his collection. But yeah, my company, we have like several different issues that we're dealing with. In that same vein, the hours, there's plenty of hours for people to work. It's just that not everybody knows how to do everything, and that's what they're wanting, is everybody to know how to do everything. Unfortunately, a lot of what we do in my company is a specialized knowledge set. Like, I do stuff that a lot of the other staff don't know how to do, and vice versa. And because of that, we get into these situations like where if I take off a day, the guy that is supposed to be my backup, he may not be available to back me up. Alright, and I can use the slingshot again. Okay. About to say, this needs to actually move. And so there's an issue there. And then on top of that, on top of the knowledge headcount not being there, we just have a regular headcount problem. And parts of it are the quote-unquote great resignation. Like, a lot of people realized that the jobs that they were working in, the pay they were making, and the enjoyment they got from their job wasn't necessarily where they wanted it to be. Oh, wow. I was expecting to actually get treasure out of it and not a whole entire mini-map area. Oh, I can actually run down here? Was not aware of that. Oh, my goodness. Okay then. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me control, game. Give me control. Oh, no, 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 no. We did not get there fast enough. We did not understand the assignment. I think we're okay, though. I think we're okay. But yeah, so, like, if I take off and the other guy's... Oh, there it goes. Pouring all of that magma out now. Save early, save often, guys. We're gonna save because we did something cool here. But yeah, because of that, it requires, like, for all the training that they're wanting us to do too, it's a problem. Because we have to kind of schedule that around. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. Retail pharmacy is a really cool thing to be in, though. You know, to be frank, I have a friend that I went to high school with, and she actually is a pharmacist who works in a retail facility. Well, she did for a while. She, like many people, kind of left that during the COVID situation, and she now works for a actual pharmcom company and enjoys it immensely better. But it was schooling that kind of helped her out of that situation too. But yeah, she was talking about how abysmal it was, because you just, even though retail farm was cool for her, at the end of the day, it's still working retail, and working retail is one of those things that I don't think anyone ever says, this is my career now, this is where I'm at. And that's not their goal. And so, you know, it's because the job, as awesome as it is, as fun as it is, and as interesting as it can be, at the end of the day, it's still retail, and it kind of hurts. I've done a couple retail jobs, and a couple of, you know, food industry positions as well. Like, personally, if I didn't have to worry about feeding myself, clothing myself, making sure that I have shelter, I liked being a pizza delivery driver. I mean, that was an amazing job. On the one hand, the stress of needing the pay was kind of the horrible. Choose the path you believe in. Move forward bravely. Okay. That's like the worst pick a path ever. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, certifications and all that, you know, so you can't just pick somebody up off the street and go, hey, do this job. And that's, you know, a very similar kind of situation that I'm in. And so that means, like, even if you get the head count, like, I don't know how long your certification process takes for your industry. But in mine, for someone to be adequate enough at the job to do what I do at a level that could, in essence, replace me, would take about 6 months. It would take the company 6 months to get somebody to where 7 days a week, you know, 365, they would be able to do most of what I do without having to be concerned with whether or not they need me or not. Okay. So, what is the deal with all this? Nothing weird with that at all. Nothing weird at all with that. Pharmacy, you know, in a hospital environment, that's some stress too. That's some stress too. My brother, who we call Odin on the channel, his wife worked in a hospital for a very long time as a phlebotomist, and it was not a, it was a well-paying job for the industry, but it was not what she preferred to consider a glamorous job. And so, okay, so basically what I'm getting out of all this is that I'm trapped here. Alright, so that's a bird on this side. And what's on this side? That too is a bird on this side. Oh, I'm not exactly trapped because I can fall down here and write it all again. Alright. So, move forward bravely. What the bananas? Whole process is about a year. See, and that's just the killer part about this. Is that okay? I'm just going to yellow this, I guess. All right. Interesting. So I couldn't deploy my sail. Alright. But yeah, so even if your company were basically to hire up the bodies that they need, you'd be okay, I need to like run off of this, I guess. Oh, that's weird. All right. I never know what I'm supposed to draw on these. But a Triforce will work. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, and a lot of companies, like our companies, are losing people at a rate faster than what they can train. Oh man. Alright, so basically getting beat up by Ryu and Ken once again. Two at once is just rude. Alright. Ah. Because even if I can knock one down, I'm often not going to be able to get the other guy back down. Alright. Maybe I can... Maybe... I'm so trapped in the corner here. So trapped in the corner. Ah. Fairy power? Alright. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, first, get the hearts. Those things are just my kryptonite. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And you know, it's a really difficult topic to think about too, to be honest. About the Great Resignation, right? Is most of the companies, in essence, have very little people that they can point to. It was coming to a head for a very long time. It really was. And, I mean, anyone who's like an econ major or a... Oh, stab this thing here. Anyone who's basically studied a lot of stuff can... As far as economics, socialization of people, socialism, can basically tell you that, yeah, we had a tipping point coming involving the workforce. That's like the saddest looking triangle. That looks like a really bad nose on a caricature. So yeah, and anyone that I've actually spoken to, hey Colin, looking good there, man, looking good. But yeah, you know, anyone who is moved to better themselves by going to a different position, I find no, I got the goat assassin going there. Oh, so that's what that is. Can I even run? So this is the old school Zelda curse stuff. Interesting. But you know, trying to better themselves, you know, trying to do better for not just themselves, but in many cases their family. You know, people have to provide, and you just gotta... If they're not making the wages to do that, then they got to find those wages elsewhere. I get it. I always joke that I've got a small addiction to food and shelter, And as long as you need to feed yourself, and as long as you need to be able to protect yourself, and, huh. Okay. So, light. Alright, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so what's in here? Oh, wow. Hey, Chadley, how's it going? And Turtle Club, if you don't know Chadley, or Old Man Chadley as he's called on Twitch, he's a fellow streamer. On Twitch, he does some mature content type programming, and oh, I am so not happy with this. On YouTube, he does family-friendly content, much like we do. I definitely recommend checking him out. The guy's voice work, in my opinion, is top-notch. But yeah, been doing some really cool crafting stuff on Twitch too. You may have seen this stuff on Reddit or in several online art places involving the gentleman who's been doing the really impressive cross-stitch of the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past map. Which I still think that's amazing, man. That is, hands down, just an impressive piece of work. Alright, so these things are all lit up. Okay, so this, if the pattern holds, we are going to have a dungeon boss key here. Coming to the end, yes, yes you are. You are like, how's my week? You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I haven't been able to get to this chest yet, which is very not cool. That should be where the boss is. So I need to figure out how I get to this chest. Alright, I will not be deterred. So my week's been some highs and some lows. It's you know, it's not been a great week, but it's not been a bad week. I had injured my shoulder. I just slept on it funny, being an old guy, and after some time, that all healed up. So that's that's like a good news kind of thing. At work, they're going to be training up some people, which I'm just super excited about. All right. So let's just go over here then. Alright. So that doesn't lead to anywhere else important. Oh yeah, absolutely amazing. Quite the cross-stitching community that Chadley's actually building up over there too. Alright, so I don't want to go there. What I would like to do is get back to where we were. But yeah, so they are training up some people to do my position. I'm actually getting the time to walk them through and talk them through a lot of what I do and show them what I do, which is definitely a good thing. Oh, Okay. So, am I going to have to do like 2 of these at once? Can I do 2 of these? I bet I'm... Oh, I can. Quickly. Of course, there's no quickly to this. Alright. Oh, missed it by that much. Oh my gosh. Alright. But so the good news is that they are training people to do my job. Unfortunately, with the way a lot of the work environment's laid out, they're gonna have the knowledge to do it, but they're not gonna be given as much freedom to perform the tasks that are necessary. Okay, I thought I had it. I'm shooting it way too early. I feel like I need 3 of these to really accomplish what I'm trying to do. So... so I'm able to grab it, but I'm not able to take it. Okay, that's a problem. So it doesn't look like we can actually go back. Which is really non-Zelda-like. Like, I don't know what gives with that. Oh. Because I'm Silly Turtle Club, that's why. Once again, trying to completely complicate things. Alright. But yeah, so since they won't be given the autonomy to actually do the tasks and be able to devote the time to tasks, then training people's great, but it ultimately is going to be a lot of people with a whole lot of no time on their hands, and will ultimately default to me anyways. So, you know, plus and minus. There is a... And it's kind of really just... in one of those strange, kind of odd situations, because one of the things that I was training these people for was so I would be freed up to learn other functions in the company. And so I've been tapped to go into this new project. I know I can jump that because I jumped that to get here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Did they actually dev this to where you couldn't backtrack it? Like, that is still very non-Zelda-like. Alright, maybe I can double dip? Like I was trying to do at the other place? Okay. I am so running low on arrows. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go back. So, what in the interest of all? Like, I don't think there's anything I can latch on to. Is this another one of those Yay! Let's hear it from Mac, who was just way overthinking everything this morning. Wait, how did I even get in here? There's the hole. I know there's a button I can use to show me what's up here. Oh, that's weird. Like, the left trigger button does something. Alright. Yeah, look at that. The... ZL to peer up and see what's above ground. I can't see what's above ground. There's nothing above my head. So, like, what is even the point of that? Okay. I am beyond confused at this point, I think. Wow. So that's facing that direction. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do now. Alright. Wow. Okay. Well, no, you should be able to do it all the time, but I think I know what I did wrong. For here, I just thought I had where I needed to go, went, and then I just went the wrong way. So, alright. Back to the legend of backtracking. I gotta admit, I'm either not really good at this game, which is kind of a default, you know. I'm not the best Zelda player. So far be it for me to think that I'm better than anybody at this stuff. Which is, you know, it's highly possible. Highly possible. Alright, so this should lead us to where we're going. Or there's just a whole lot of backtracking in this game for things and stuffs. Alright, so maybe I'm on the right stuff here. Okay. Whoa! That dude just snuck right up on me. Alright. Oh, I can't let this thing break. I'm needing arrows. There's a treasure chest, Colin. Just beyond this area. There we go. I heard the sound that I got an arrow, but and I know I can get arrows from these guys, but someone to give them to me. So but yeah, since we're doing a 100% playthrough, that means we get everything. And oh, Excuse me a second, sir. You need to be taken care of as well. Alright, there is my little 10-minute reminder. So this treasure chest right here, we have not been able to figure out how to get to it. And I was thinking maybe we like raised the lava flow or did any number of other kind of silliness. But lo and behold, all of it is the way it's supposed to be so far. So what's down here? Anything? Well, doesn't look like anything of super importance. So see, we can actually come up here and see how everything is supposed to be up here. So it appears that that's the end of all that. So this is not where we're going to be able to get stuff. We're not going to be able to get from here at least. So yeah, we're still puzzling through it. We like solving the puzzles. All right. So we have to go back through there and double back to there. Right. So that's what led us to the secret room. We've only got one arrow left, so we're going to have to make our next arrow shot be like super, super worth it. Alright. And looks like this has got to be our arrow shot, because this guy will shoot us down otherwise. Alright, so well, there's the chest. Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so let's do this. No, not claw shot. Alright, let's send the beetle over this way to kind of scope some stuff out, but it's just a door, so there's not much we can do that. Alright, so we have to get to this door, which means we have to figure that out. Now, we do know that we're above. If we drop down one level, that'll be on the level. And well, there's some butterflies over here, so let's go play some music for the butterflies. How bad can I draw this triangle? Pretty bad. But we got some hearts out of it. This is good. Alright. Well, appreciate the info column, but we are doing this spoiler free. So if you wouldn't mind. We're trying to get back to it so we can actually attempt it. But other than that, we presume there's either a hole or a key or a switch or a lava thing that we got to do. I do know that there's a lava tunnel. And I'm thinking the lava tunnel is our way out, because when we tried to put down a... Oh, arrows. Oh, thankful for the arrows. All right. So which way do we need to go? We need to go this direction. And this way. And then so this is the room that has this door over this way, which leads us out. We're not trying to go out, we're trying to go deeper into this place. Deeper back into this place, rather. Just a reminder, Turtle Club, we are going to be adjusting our sleeping schedule this week for work reasons, which means that while we normally would love to be playing all the games that we like to play and streaming all the times that we like to stream, we won't be able to accomplish that as much. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is tomorrow morning there's still going to be a stream. It will be usually, you know, we do a buffet from 7 until 9 and then some bonus time. But unfortunately, with the way it's all done and whatnot, the bonus time is just not really something we'll be able to really do, which frustrates me more than I would like to think about. Alright. But so there will be a 2-hour stream though tomorrow. All right. So So we are here. So we're still not where we need to be to do battle with the chest yet. So let's back out here for just a second. No, and that. Don't think it has anything to do with getting all the way up as far as we can get. Nope. All right. So that's good too. All right. So this turns off. Let's burrow down here. So there's nothing here really. It's interesting. It's weird that this has got this little curl here. And it was a thought that I could bash the wall or something. But alas, we cannot. Okay, so... So, where else? I mean, over there maybe? So... Spiderlink, Spiderlink, trapdoor, Spiderlink. Clip his shoulder should be good enough. Alright, so... more arrows. Glad to see those. Alright, so... that's there. That's the tunnel, and it goes down that way. So there's not a... huh. Okay. Well, I know there's a way that we can get bottle water here by going... Alright, so we fight this guy, and we basically will lose. We can go up here, and we get this. Excuse you. Okay, so that's what we're missing. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. We did it. Yatta. Alright. Okay. Final chest. Thankfully, we got this. Oh! Oh, that's... okay. Well, now. That was worth it. That was super worth it. So now all we have to do is find us a bird. Which I think we get access to this way. Because... so if we go through there, we get a bird. If we go this way, we get a bird. Oh, that's rude. We thought we had a bird that way. If we go all the way back around this direction, do we get to a bird? Give us the bird. We're looking for the bird statue. Alright. Well, we have actually made a really, really good amount of progress. We've finished everything exploration-wise in the dungeon. we got the dungeon key. So tomorrow it's going to be the dungeon boss and continuing on with the storyline. So, and remember, tomorrow, Saturday, we usually do a buffet. We're not going to be able to do it this week because of work reasons. But next Saturday, also, probably no buffet Turtle Club, because I will be switching over my schedule from a Daywalker schedule, which will actually be, I will be getting out of work daywalking Friday evening, late Friday evening no less, because the time that they're using for this training class is aligned with our facilities over in our Phoenix location and not our Atlanta location. And so I'm going to be getting out late Friday, so it's more like a midday walking thing. And so I'll probably be recuperating most of Saturday, so apologies with that. But we will try to get some uploaded content this week, because we still know that you guys want to get some content. And we should have something, if everything goes the way it's supposed to go, in the next, I don't want to put a number to it because I don't want to ruin it. Sometime within the last of this month, though, the thing that we're trying to get done for March, and we uploaded to another guy to help with, we should have completed. So some really cool stuff coming down the pipe. Other than that, though, I'm going to have myself a good night. And I want to thank those who came here to watch today. Alexandra Morgan, best of luck with your actual job position and where you're at. I know how it is. Shadow, Supreme Lurker, bam. Coming in there at the end. Probably been lurking the whole time, like always. Thanks for coming in, Shadow. Chadley, guys, check his content out. I think you'll be very happy with it. I know where I have not been able to stream on the regular. Chadley is a machine. He's been able to do that many evenings. He does not stream the same time as I do, so if you ever want to worry about whether or not to watch Chadley or me, you're free on that as well. And Colin, thank you for our sponsor, Colin, coming in here and saying hi to that. So really thank you on that, man. But yeah, I'm going to have myself a good night. Turtle Club, you have yourself a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner, a good weekend. What you're about to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.